Wake up!
God damn it, man. Let's hope this fox mummy's neck stays intact. A new message, eh? Sophie, you don't happen to be at the Stargazer Narvelia right now, are you? How do you know? Yo, are you tracking me? Yes, I am here. Yeah, I just happen to be handling some stuff here. That's great. I saw on a Seacrane system that you were nearby. There's an important task I need your help with. It's really urgent. Exalting Santrum's... so much. Stop text on! Ma'am, please. In short, one district has a serious problem, and it's about to explode. That ain't my problem. And there's no one available to handle this emergency. Fortunately, there is an office worker in the Skyfaring Commission who jumped on a star skiff and flew to the Sky Dome to carry out an emergency fix. But that star skiff also broke down during the rescue, and I lost contact over the Stargazer Narvelia. It may have been forced to land or even crashed. I've already informed the Cloud Knights to send reinforcements ASAP. Can you folks please go take a look first? You folks? Is there someone else here? Yes, Mr. Yang is also nearby. Woo! I've also contacted him. Also, this office worker is a bit special. I implore you both to do everything in your power to save her life. Alright. Well, I have touched the sky. Alright, so we have to rescue someone, and Mr. Yang is here. Mr. Yang, hello.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shikui sent us a Psycrane.
What?
See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
I'm fine with having a companion mission with, well, connect to the Seacrane. Yo, we're getting some Seacrane gameplay? Oh, look at this. Found it.
There. That must be who Miss Shikui asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
Yeah, that looked very entangled, I'm just saying. I'm just replaying all the cutscenes from the Part 2 Trailblazer mission. Oh.
I'm not afraid of you. Stay away!
Don't worry, my lady, we are coming. Oh, hello.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous. Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Qingni is in trouble.
I mean, we're already here. But ma'am, you seem to be in a bit more danger than we are. Okay, see you later.
No, it's too late to call for backup. Don't worry, Miss Qingni. The Skyfaring Commission sent us to help.
Come on, well, have a bit of a laugh. Alright, finish him off, Sealer. You're welcome. I hope there's more of them.
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Okay, well, if we're being serious, alright, you could easily handle these monsters. Stop holding back, Will. We know who you are.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
She brings up valid points. I also respect that she's trying to secure other people's safety first.
No can do, Miss Qingni. We're not abandoning you.
Hell yeah, well said, Will. The first time was a joke. I don't think I can bring myself to say it again. Hey, you think we can't take them? Yeah, we can body them.
Easy. Let's not get ahead of
Oh,
ourselves.
come on, Well.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Sheesh. Alright. Bet. I'm guessing that's her daughter.
Cloud Knights,
Yep.
formation. Prepare to engage.
I know that because Yukong's just sent me a message talking about how she doesn't want her daughter to be in any type of danger. So perfect timing for this, really. Oh, do we get to fight with,
Hold on, Chingni.
Nope.
We're coming to get you.
No, we cannot. Good fight, y'all.
Don't
Oh, there's another wave? Get out of here. After cleansing the area of the abomination, the Cloud Knights rescued the trapped girl.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Again, it's most likely going to be a family issue. I guess she didn't pick up on the hair genetics.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qingni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety.
Ah, it's
As
fine.
her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
Guessed it. So that's why.
Qingni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Please don't say benefactor. It just brings up horrible memories.
Thank you, benefactors.
It's fine.
No need, Miss Qingni. It was nothing.
Just call us guest, please. It was all thanks to Madame Yukong's timely appearance.
You flatter me. This is a Skyfaring Commission affair.
Given the
Yet
praise.
the two of you had to put yourselves in harm's way. I am ashamed. It was because of both of you that Qingni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude.
I mean, she was in a good position, you know? Yeah, good thing there was no jumping in the game, because if there was, she would have been screwed.
In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea.
Ooh.
It is about time we knew each other better.
Is it Yorkshire tea?
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
It's a date.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qingni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you.
It's
Allow me
fine.
to apologize once again on her behalf.
Protective mother.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qingni. We shall discuss this when we return.
Ah, I see. It's gonna be one of those situations where Yukong's a overprotective mother, and I'm guessing that's due to her past experiences on the battlefield.
Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
You mean a scary mum side?
You have a unique way of putting things.
It ain't wrong.
But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
Yeah, I feel like you relate to this a lot, Mr. Yang. How's your family faring?
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough.
Honestly, that explains why Welt's in this companion mission, so hopefully we get to learn more about Welt in this as well.
But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
So we're just gonna ignore the other situation? Ah, oh well. To the palace!
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace.
Ah, we're guests.
Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum.
Yes, Dad.
All right, let's head out before it gets late.
Alright.
Why won't you listen to me?
Oh, drama.
Because it's my life!
Yeah, well, what was that thing about not shouting in the
You
palace?
know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Luofu's best pilot, just like you were.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna take a guess about what's happening here. I'm guessing Yukong experienced something terrible as a pilot. With all the battlefield situation, she doesn't want her daughter experiencing that same thing. It's kind of that overprotective nature of not wanting to see a child get hurt.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations?
Yeah, I mean, fairs.
Could you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
This is always a difficult situation because it's also you're chaining down your child, you know, because maybe they want to go to the battlefield or they want to, you know, have that thrill. It can go both ways, you know.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers.
I mean, fair enough.
That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter.
Ah.
They were all jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Ah, okay.
Behind my back?
Ooh.
Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes?
Ain't.
Genius. Don't mention that word to me again.
Yeah, so she did experience something really bad.
Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why you don't understand.
Okay. I see both sides here.
Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Yep. Hi.
Qingni, where are you going?
Yeah. Sorry about witnessing that.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Nothing like family drama.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Yes, apologies.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
You offered us tea.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now.
I mean, Well could probably offer a lot of advice on this.
Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable,
Ooh.
from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was.
A living planet? What, so the whole planet's just alive? Ugh. Do kind of want to see that though, I'm not gonna lie.
But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests.
Guess we're gonna be doing some family therapy with Well.
I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express.
Oh.
Not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
That kind of brought down the mood. It sullied the tea. Though things didn't get off to a great start, everyone enjoyed this meeting with Yukong. Fair enough.
Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I wonder if we're gonna see Yukong later on in the story. You know, when we request for the Jianzhou's help. She rocks in on a star skiff. That would be so sick.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day.
I would too.
We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me. Looks like you still wish to talk.
Always.
Seems our every meeting is accompanied by an incident of some sort. I hope I can meet the Astral Express crew under better circumstances next time.
Judging where the story's going in the future, probably not. It's gonna be even worse.
You two, please, wait.
Hello?
Thank you for saving me, benefactors.
God damn it.
And I'm sorry you had to witness all that.
Yeah, that word is never gonna not trigger memories now. I understand, it's the parent-child relationship.
So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me.
Yeah, we're currently with our dad now.
But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams.
True.
Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
I mean, this is just a difficult situation altogether.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience,
Go on.
becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like
What?
water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
Pretty good advice. When it comes to family stuff, I'll leave it to Mr. Yang.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying.
I think it's just gonna be one of those situations where both of them need to sit down, and Yukong's just gonna have to tell her why she doesn't want her to do flying. Like, talk about those experiences. And then if she still wants to go through with those activities, then Yukong's gonna have to allow her to do it.
She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages.
Yeah, that's too much.
I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job.
At least let the kid count the ships, come on.
Every time I walk along Star Watcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside.
Yeah.
Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
Yeah, the aroma was incredible. Some classic Yorkshire tea. But also, help yourself, I'm sure there's some left over.
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything.
Been there.
How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
I'm fine with food.
We're here! The thing about the most authentic snack on the CNJ LaFu is it's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine.
Okay, hot take, snacks out of a vending machine taste the best. I don't know why, it just does. Wow, the 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy.
Okay. Hey, the vending machine is a 5-star luxury, alright?
Here.
Don't worry about it.
Mung Bean Soda. 1 can each.
Bean soda? Okay, we're past the point of joking here. What the fuck?
This thing has a bit of a unique flavor,
I bet it
but
does.
I love it.
Bean soda? I'm sorry? Are you mad?
Let me try.
Oh.
A nostalgic experience.
It's got like chunks in it. Wait, nostalgic? You've had this before, Will?
Oh. Is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Jesus, how bad is it?
How is it? Bearable?
I ain't tasting it. What? Anyone have a bucket?
Don't worry. I choked the first time too. Have a few more sips. It takes a while for the unique flavor to,
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Don't worry, it gets better the more you taste it.
But I guess not everyone can accept what I like.
Oh, Jesus.
Just like flying.
You're one of those people. We were having a good time, alright?
Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
You bounced back real quick.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Those are some words of wisdom. Honestly, I never realized how much Starskiffs were above.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death.
She has the experience.
I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Xianzhou Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Yeah.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Qingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff,
And if they reach for the gun, they'll become a toy salesman.
what? No, it means they'll become a pilot.
I mean, you never know.
Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barissan anti-aircraft fire.
Damn.
Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed.
So she was an absolute menace on the battlefield. Battle mummy.
I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
Yeah?
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements.
I think it's a case that she doesn't even consider those achievements. Like, to her, it's probably just like bad memories.
I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect.
Probably terrified
I
her.
remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight,
Ooh.
expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary.
That'll do it.
I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky.
There must be a job where you just fly around. We saw in a story that there's racer pilots. You know, you just race. Like, you can do that. Qingni receives a message and frowns as she reads it.
It's Mom's secretary, Miss Siquei. She
Wait.
just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me.
Ah.
Miss Siquei suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
Would it though? I feel like that would just make it worse. Because she's putting herself in danger by going back there.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
I will act as bodyguards.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
It's better than trapping yourself again. Yep, this is our way of saying thanks for the moonbean soda.
Sorry. Please don't mention the mung bean soda again.
I mean, look, I'm all for making fun of taste, but moonbean soda? That's too far. Oh, fish.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Do you
Alright.
know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
It's one of many.
Let me think. It should be
Oh,
a
see, look.
little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
Square thing.
This is your area of expertise.
Uh-huh. Yeah, who do you think I am? Ditting?
Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all. I
Thank
think
you, Will.
you're the right person for the job.
Alright, well, if you're praising me, I shall do it.
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage.
Ah.
Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage?
Stop doing it. Stop being so depressing. Please. We're having a good time and you keep bringing it back up. Oh, there it is. Okay. How has it ended up here? You cannot tell me that they were fighting and then somehow she drops her trinket and it fucking flies up on top of a box. All right, I refuse this.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside.
Is no one gonna question how it ended up there? Has it got wings?
Is this the hunt crest?
A lucky charm?
This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
I guess they're right.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Let me guess, the person that gave that to Yukong is her husband, who probably passed away. And that's why Yukong no longer is on the battlefield.
Not yet. I want to go back later.
Okay.
There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
If you
Which is?
want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with Angry Fox Mother.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking.
I mean...
What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her?
Trauma, warfare, disaster, chaos, awful experiences, seeing people you care about die. I can list multiple reasons.
My mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot.
I think
Why?
my guess is right.
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth.
Like Jing Yuan?
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently.
Yeah.
We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
I was terrified at the end of the Tower Thrust story because I was like, oh god, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him?
It's fine.
Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
It's fine. For the
No
bean
problem.
sword.
If we can get to the bottom of why Helmmaster Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot.
Or the
We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother.
Oh, hear me out, guys. We could just go to her and ask. And if she says she won't tell us, then we go through with the other options. Personally, it feels kind of wrong, you know, going around asking about someone's terrible experiences. Leave it to us.
Yes, leave it to us.
Yeah.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors.
Stop.
I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Be safe. Don't get trapped on a box.
Mr. Yang, and you?
Me?
What brings you to the seat of Divine Foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong a little better.
This just feels wrong, doesn't it?
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a starskiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again.
It's all good.
The seat of Divine Foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
That we were.
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
See, it seems like Will even knows this is wrong asking about this.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions.
Thank you.
But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helmmaster Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot?
Yeah, about the Divine Arrow Embers.
This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter? Where did you find this?
On top of a box somehow. Picked it up off the road.
Which road? I should head there myself. A divine object like this possesses a market value of at least 20,000 strails.
Only 20,000? Bro, I can use 10 fuel and get 24k.
She's kidding. This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us.
Yep.
She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
Let's see if my guess is correct.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears.
Yep.
I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster.
Damn. Yeah, so I'm guessing the one that Yukong loved died in that disaster.
30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today?
Oh, 100%, you guys would have been gone. 900,000 people dead.
Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind.
Oh, that's cool.
For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories.
Yeah, they better not hit us with a depressing cutscene, by the way.
Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Caiyi, perished on the battlefield.
Okay, it was best friend.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
God, I thought it was about to go into a cutscene.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds.
Yeah,
however, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Caiyi trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time.
Yeah, that bandage is gonna have to be ripped off by her daughter, not us.
Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past.
See, me and Jing Yuan's on the same
as
page.
The past is starting to affect her future.
See, we're on the same wavelength. Thank you, General.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
I just realized as well, we got quite the cast here. We got Yukong, we got Well, and we got Jing Yuan. I mean, Well and Jing Yuan are just voices that I simp for. And then Yukong is just mummy material.
We'll take our leave.
Alright.
Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Goodbye, Jing Yuan. Always a pleasure seeing you.
Oh, something else on your mind?
You. I imagine if that was a dialogue option, I would love that. Oh, hello? Sophie, did you learn anything from General Jing Yuan? Shiki said Mum's busy, so I'm heading back to the Skyfaring Commission. He mentioned a Caiyi. Oh shit, didn't see that. I actually guessed there would be some connection. It's hard to explain over text. Let's meet up, alright? See you in a bit.
Oh, you're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk.
Isn't in a great mood?
Mm-hmm. Probably because of me.
Ah.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other.
Yeah, that would be pretty awkward. And you drink some bean soda. It is actually kind of cute.
Really? I think it's silly.
I mean, it works.
Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
Quite a bit. You relay the information provided by Jing Yuan to Qingni.
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
Probably not.
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them.
Gotta sit down.
In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Yeah, she was afraid of you ending up like a friend.
Indeed. That's probably why Yukong was never willing to fly again after the battle, and why she forbids you from flying.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I mean, just putting yourself as a pilot is a high risk.
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
Yeah, man, it's...
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Yeah, they're definitely gonna hit us with a cutscene if we do find this diary.
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission.
Hopefully they do.
Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
Yeah, sure.
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look.
Yeah, I didn't think
I'm
of that.
afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
Yo, we're gonna get yelled at.
I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime.
Yeah, you good, ma'am?
Let's leave her alone.
Get her like a punching bag or something.
We can use this one. Okay.
No?
Let me see. Helmmaster's personal archive. Oh, got it. Let's go take a look.
Honestly, I thought this was a door.
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary.
Okay, question. How the bloody hell are you gonna reach the ones that are like at the very top unless it like automatically comes down? Like this is like a rail system?
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
I don't even think she should be
It
reading
should be
her
fine.
diary.
This is from decades ago.
No.
For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
Ma'am, that's not how this works. A diary is very personal. That is not for you to decide.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll
No.
be waiting over there.
No, well, God,
Fine.
I feel horrible, alright? This is a personal thing.
Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
Yeah, I shouldn't look either. This is personal.
Come on, please look at it with me. I need someone to give me some advice.
Ma'am, you respect no bounds.
Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Alright. Okay, I am not reading all of that out loud. P.S. Don't use the names Guangyuan came up with. They're terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked with after diligently going through several collections worth of poetry. Wait, so she's not even Yukong's daughter? I'm gonna be butchering these names, I'm sorry. But Qingni is actually Caiyi's daughter. Oh. So to sum up this diary, it started out as Yukong not really knowing the brutality that war actually is. And over time, you kind of see that mindset changing as the situation just keeps getting worse. And it's possible that Qingni is not actually Yukong's daughter, but actually is Yukong's best friend's daughter.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around?
Oh, it's Yang Ming. Uh-oh.
What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve.
I'm sorry?
How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
I was forced, alright? I wanted to get away.
Mr. Yangming, please, calm down. Let us explain.
Qingni tells Yang Ming the whole story.
Chingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
Yeah, we need to talk to her, but for some reason, we're not doing that.
I understand, Mr. Yangming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through.
Talk to her.
I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to helm master.
I've been here for a long time, Chingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask.
Yes.
But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit.
This one?
Miss Caiyi? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guangyuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many.
Yeah, so I feel like I am right. She did have a daughter, and now Yukong's looking after her.
But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her.
Maybe.
They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guangyuan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Caiyi rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Caiyi died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Caiyi's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Caiyi's possessions as per regulations.
That's fair.
She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
I'm guessing that's her trinkets. I didn't think you'll know this many details, Mr. Yang Ming.
Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the Foxian pilots could ever hope to.
I mean, fair enough, innit?
In the end, all the ace pilots perished. The only thing I can do is to remember them and ensure they are not forgotten too soon.
Where are Miss Caiyi's possessions stored?
Ma'am, you need to respect personal boundaries. I feel like you've kind of crossed the line.
Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yangming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next.
Yeah, I guess
I can
so.
understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed.
Fair enough.
Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
I don't want to be on the other end of Yukong's wrath, alright? Yeah, don't let us catch you nosering around here again.
You're a cheeky one. You're lucky I have a sense of humor. Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
She's gonna catch us. Time to be shouting
My
at...
mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
This desk has space to put stuff?
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk.
Where the bloody hell are you gonna hide it? Like, maybe back here? Like, I guess you could fit a piece
there
of
are hidden
paper.
compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first?
It's gonna be under the desktop.
Got it.
Always is.
This looks similar to Mom's diary. But it looks like it belonged to Miss Caiyi.
Alright, we're gonna get the truth there. This is gonna be the truth about her being Caiyi's daughter. Firstly, an announcement. I've already decided on a name for our child. So after much pondering, I've decided to go with your suggestion and name her Qingni, the colors of dawn. Called it! Saw that coming from a mile away. If you lived and I didn't, please take care of Qingni like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Qingni. No matter what kind of person Qingni wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except a jetfire. Well, there's the answer. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Qingni become a jetfire. But that's enough. Loneliness or freedom, we've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky. Man, well that's depressing.
So... I was adopted? And this Miss Caiyi was my real mother?
Honestly, I feel like this was the worst way to find out. Again, I feel like this is a situation where Yukong probably should have told you about that.
I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
She doesn't want to lose Caiyi again.
For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back.
Ooh, okay.
Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back.
Man.
So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Caiyi.
Now here's the emotions kicking in,
I never
eh?
thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood, I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom.
Honestly, this is a family affair. Like, I get it, but this is very personal.
It's fine.
It's...
I don't need you to do anything. I just want you and Mr. Yang to stand nearby. I'll feel more confident that way.
Well, Mr.
You're
Yang...
all done? Did it go smoothly?
Yeah, there's no avoiding this one. You tell Will everything that just happened.
I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
Yeah.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
Alright, time to get hit with depression.
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her.
That is a beautiful view, though.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Here we go.
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Star Skiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
God, we're really gonna have to get some bean soda after this.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Oh, it's fine.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now.
I'm just saying there is guards nearby as well. This is something that should be talked about at home.
I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
Okay.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
Why me? You do it.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Wells putting us in the crossfire, the little shit. I picked every wrong answer. Changyun's exchange diary.
Is that Caiyi's diary? How did you... I understand now.
Take caution.
I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else.
I can
I
see
don't
why.
expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Like, it's a very valid reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason.
Aw.
I'll listen to anything you have to say.
There we go.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance,
Take caution.
to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom.
That was in the diary.
Caiyi was like that too. We're friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jing Yuan.
Honestly, I would love to see an animation like that, like a short animation.
We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one.
Yeah.
You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back
Some
alive.
people may try to blend in and
Of course. The same could be said of yourself.
So she's bringing up a lot of the points that she said in the diary.
But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims.
Yeah.
System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
It's possible that this might make me cry. I'm very close.
We're engaging the main Borison fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
See, this is where she got the genetics.
Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it.
Yo, the
I
banner.
think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Yeah, you can tell these two are best friends. The banter.
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Caiyi, really didn't
Caiyi.
think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year.
Oh,
But
damn.
given the choice, I'd always pick this.
Honestly, that, oh god, the sound cut out. That's terrifying. Just no longer having sound.
I guess I already touched the sky.
Yeah, that sense of freedom.
Mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years.
Oh, it's gonna get
Forgotten
depressing.
nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day.
Okay.
It's crystal clear.
Here's the
That
depression.
was the last time I spoke to Caiyi. Caiyi? Hold on, Caiyi.
God damn it.
Caiyi,
man.
open your eyes. Caiyi.
Thank you. Yukong. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingni walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Qingni is waiting for you. She lost Guangyuan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up!
God damn it, man.
Sai! Sai! Sai!
Wouldn't be a Hoyoverse game if they don't slap you with depression.
When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen, but all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly.
That's an awful situation.
In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now, but I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You gotta...
are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just something Yukong's probably never gonna feel fully comfortable with. But if that's what Qingni's decided, gonna have to allow her.
You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guangyuan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. Do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
There was help from the arbiter, right?
The rainbow arbiter's divine arrow.
Arbiter, that's it.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the rainbow arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance.
God, and we have to fight that power in the future? You know, Nanook. I can see why the Stellaron Hunters, you know, made it sure the Xianzhou was in our debt, you know, because we needed them in the future.
If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under
That's
the
true.
light of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter.
I can see where she's coming from. I would honestly kind of be in the same boat and think the same way.
I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
But I feel like that sense of fear is never gonna fade.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you. Even if you live to regret it.
And it also might be the case that after experiencing what it truly is like, she may also retire as well.
Mom, I have one last request.
To keep the trinket?
Tell me.
I want to
Oh.
fly with you at least once.
Alright, that's actually super wholesome. Oh.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
Ugh.
What? Why?
The fear of enjoying
Because
it. Yeah.
I already touched the sky.
It's probably the fear of that if she flies again, she won't be able to keep resisting it.
Take caution. Some people
But I
may try
have
to blend
touched the
in
sky.
and
Okay. Got the side dish of depression, eh? Yukong has become a visitor to the Express. Qingni stands beside her mother and quietly gazes at the place that fills her with so much passion. Yukong gazes quietly at the place that once filled her with so much passion and cost her everything. Let's not disturb them.
It's a shame. The stars no longer belong to me. Perhaps one day I shall feel their embrace once again.
Foreshadowing?
But it will undoubtedly be the day of my last flight.
Yeah, okay, that is foreshadowing that she will be part of the war that happens. But yeah, as soon as that cutscene started to play, I knew they were going to hit us with depression. But yep, that's just classic Hoyoverse, I guess. I can also see why Welt was here now. But yeah, I actually enjoyed that a lot. I'm a lot more interested in Yukong's character. I do wonder if she's going to play a big part in the future when, you know, everything does go to shit. But we'll only know when that time comes. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and make sure to subscribe as well because we're going to be playing through the Kafka companion mission once that gets released. Honestly, I can't wait for it. Ayo, two mummies side by side? Sheesh!